And welcome back, everyone. I'm Brian.
I may or may not be Eduardo.
I thought you were going to say I am Mary. And I'd be like, Eduardo, have you not told me something?
You were gone for quite a while.
I might be married.
So in the last episode, we got our special blade, or the hidden blade from Leonardo. I almost called him Eduardo.
He may have gotten it from me.
He may have, yeah.
I've given you the
So,
shields.
you know, now
Leonardo's given you the
Paola
blade. All that
is
remains
telling us that we
is
need to
the
go murder Uberto.
According to my girls,
So,
there will be a
you know,
unveiling tonight.
It's been a while since we've actually recorded. It's been like a couple
It
weeks.
will be held at
It
the
has
Santa
been.
Croce
It has been a
Festival.
while, actually.
So we're trying to remember. I'm trying to remember where we were
Of course, Ezio.
and what we talked about last time, but I can't remember at all. So sorry.
I really can't.
Yeah. So what's happened in the last 2 weeks?
Ebola's gotten under control.
Ebola. We don't have Ebola, by the way.
Well, speak for yourself.
So what else happened?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
It's pretty much business as usual for us. We've just been busy with work and school and stuff. Eduardo got a different job and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. So,
It's just been busy.
yeah, it's been so busy for us, and we were trying to push all these out. And actually, the one thing I can bring up is I recorded like 3 games in a week, and just to prep for upcoming projects. So
Not any games that are like next in line.
yeah, they're like for like next year. So I'm so far ahead in like terms of stuff that I have recorded, because a lot of the stuff that we are going to be doing next is stuff that either A, we already have recorded and we just have to do commentary on, or Eduardo is the one that's going to be playing it, and we haven't gotten to that point yet.
No.
So it's, you know, we have to go in, you know, a certain order. And I mean, today's a Saturday. We changed our recording days from Thursdays to Saturdays because
Well, it works better now with my work schedule.
right. So and Saturdays are going to be a lot easier to work with, only because then I don't have work as well.
Yeah.
So now we can kind of just spend more time doing stuff and less.
You should have
time.
air assassinated him.
I should. I was trying to, and I was too far away. Oh, but I punch him like vigorously, but I just.
This is the only thing in the Assassin's Creed games that really bugs me when they do the final goodbyes. Like, I understand they're a plot device.
But at the same time, everyone around is just like standing there.
Yeah,
or
like
something,
particularly when it's
or-
the long ones.
Yeah, like I've seen a couple. Like Assassin's Creed 1 was more notorious for it, and they would take forever. Oh, he's very angry. By the
Also,
way.
this is also very unusual that he has a last name, because typically in this era, last names are not common.
They would just say, "I am whoever of the city or
Yeah, it would
from."
just be Ezio de Firenze.
Yeah, like think Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
He is Leonardo from.
And I say
Venice.
de because I know Spanish. I know it's not like that in Italian, but
It's close enough.
yeah.
I mean,
I think D is the right one. D-I. I mean,
Leonardo
that's how it's spelled.
Yeah, it's D-I.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Or well, it depends because
Da Vinci.
Auditori, Ezio's name is Auditori da D-A.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
So and Leonardo's is D-I.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or no, it
Italian
is D-A.
enough.
It is D-A.
Is it D-A?
Da
Still a
Vinci.
wanted man, Ezio.
I don't know.
It is
Italian
D-A.
enough. Yeah, I don't know Italian enough.
I don't know Italian at all.
Yeah, I could play this game in full Italian and understand about a third of what they're saying, just because I know Spanish.
That's
so.
more than what I can understand.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wish I would have played it in Italian with English subtitles instead, because that would have sounded better.
The mouse is really bugging
Oh
me.
yeah, I am sorry.
It's really bugging me.
Yeah, Ezio's face had my mouse cursor on it, so it was like a little bug.
It's like picking up the nose.
You kinda. Oh,
yeah.
and
No, but definitely play this game if you can in Italian, because it's fun.
oh yeah, but yeah, this is our tutorial for figuring out how notorious you are. So this is our first opportunity to really lower our notoriety.
You know if you should watch your
So-
actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety
See,
level
this
is
is
part of Ezio's
See, I
memory
like
or
how. See, I like how in this game they explain it as a mechanic of something that's external to the history of it.
Yeah.
In all the other games, it's by the way, this is what you need to do to make sure people don't find
Were you
you.
Right.
successful?
And then they just get rid of notoriety in like Black Flag.
Yeah, the one thing though, you know, is I don't know if you guys noticed, but after I removed all the notoriety from myself and it finished the mission, I got caught again.
course, since we left the house.
So I had to run away
Father,
very
we need to
quickly.
sort things out.
Um,
Where is father? And
Oh
Federico?
yeah, and they don't know that our family got executed.
Happy.
What do you mean?
Come on, Claudia.
No, it's impossible.
It is possible. It happened.
No.
Look, stop being so naive.
Everything I could, Piccina.
But yeah, we're like 18 at this point.
I think he's 17.
Yeah,
I think
17.
that's how old. I think that's how old he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's like just before becoming an
You
adult.
understand?
But throughout this entire game, we span so many years.
I think it's 23 years.
Yeah,
I think that's how long the game takes place.
20 years, I think.
No, it's not exactly 20. It's a little over 20. I don't remember if it's 21 or 23.
It's ridiculous. It's so
Stay vigilant.
big
I
of a
suspect
gap.
the road ahead is yet
But no
long.
one ages. That's my only problem.
That is a weird thing. Yeah, it's like
When you start Brotherhood, everyone looks older.
mhm.
But Brotherhood takes place over the course of I think 2 years.
yes.
Like it's really not anything.
But it gives you a very false sense of like time scale.
Yeah.
Like these games are really bad at giving you this is not really like happening within the course of a couple days.
No, this is
years.
This is taking place, and because they do big jumps.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like you'll do a mission, and then it'll be the end of that act, and then the next act will take place 5 years later.
Which is really weird. I mean, you'd think that if he was that determined, or that anyone in the Assassin's Creed universe was that determined to do whatever they did, they would
do it in a short period of time. But you also have to remember, these people are in hiding. It takes time to find these people.
I know.
And you also have to remember, he gets caught up in other things.
True.
So...
True.
But it's still weird it takes place over 20 years.
Yeah.
Because proper revenge does take a while to do.
Yeah, we're kind of jumping the gun with the whole how many years it takes, but at least we're not spoiling anything.
No, we're not telling you what happens and everything. I mean,
the one thing I did notice though is when I was playing, when this is playing back, since we, as you guys know, we record the game. Oh, and I had to do the little head bob, high profile, low profile thing. So when we play these games, we record them first, and this is actually a relatively recent method of us recording stuff.
I'm sure
now.
we told them 60 times already.
I know, but still. I'm noticing things artifacting in certain parts, and it's really bothering me, and I don't know why it's happening, because none of the other videos do it. But
Post-con.
the one thing that was actually really weird was when I was first editing these and rendering them out for the the base videos. The very first episode, it wouldn't render out properly. It just stuck with the Ubisoft logo the entire video, and it was like a negative. It wasn't even the right colors.
We should be close.
And I was trying to figure out why up until I added a crossfade, and then it worked fine. Like, seriously? Really? Why would that be the thing that caused the video to...
Weird things happen.
Video editing. Always fun. So... Oh, there's Vieri again. And we're actually on our way over to our uncle's villa over in Monteriggioni. And, we kind of glossed over that whole plot device. Or plot point of us leaving and going to our uncle.
Oh, yeah, we kind of jumped on that.
Yeah, we basically just started talking about video editing and how we do things.
Yeah, but that's what's happening. You're going to your uncle's place.
And what's fun is, there's one guard that attacks you, and then the other guard that just goes and attacks your family members, and it's like, wow, okay.
I grow tired of this game.
So do I, Vieri.
Finish him, and do not spare the women.
Finish him.
What sorcery is this?
Sorcery.
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Get out of my head!
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Who are you? With what
Yeah,
army?
exactly. Yeah, you have no people.
Yeah, there's then they just appeared. You had 8 guys, but those were all kind of murdered, and I wiggled my sword in him because if you do an attack from behind of any enemy, regardless of whether they're in combat or not, it's pretty much an instant kill.
Yeah,
you do a little flourished stab, but you have to be right behind them. If you're just off to the side, it doesn't work all that well. See, like that. Stab.
Yeah, you have to be directly behind them. And it's actually quite useful sometimes when you're... Particularly in this one where kill streaks aren't a thing.
Yeah,
I love kill streaks.
Brotherhood brought the kill streaks in, and it was such a good thing that they did. And I'm just standing here just watching this one guard and all these other guys just kind of...
And this pretty much highlights the problem of the combat system.
Yeah.
It's all block, counter, block, counter.
And what's worse is when you have a bunch of NPCs like following you.
Best line.
It's a me, Mario.
Oh yeah, they thought really long about. Let's name him Mario, and then one person's like, let's have a Mario reference from Nintendo,
Come.
and everyone's like,
Could you help? I mean,
it's
I
like
could.
genius.
Honestly, I couldn't help myself. Like,
I know.
if I was developing this game, I would totally do
Or
that.
how much? There's that theory, or there's the thought of, okay, maybe the voice actor was just like, I'm just gonna throw this in, and they use it anyway.
That's awesome.
Because you know that depending on how
It wasn't even in the recording booth. Like, it's actually like on someone's phone outside.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
You'd be like, wouldn't it be funny if I said this? Yeah, it would. Dude, let's
Record this.
Record this.
Oh yeah, go ahead. No one's recording you. So, what is it? Yeah, now we're in Monteriggioni. As you can see, it's very run down.
Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
And
Monteriggioni.
it sounds like a cheese, to be honest. Monteriggioni sounds like a kind of cheese.
Monteriggioni.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto. God, we're gonna insult so many Italians.
I know.
With how badly we're saying these things.
Hey, sorry everyone who's Italian. We're not Italian. I'm Irish, German, and Hungarian, and Eduardo is Puerto Rican.
Yes.
So we're not even close.
Strange man who carried all kinds of secrets.
Ladies.
Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
You might discover a few things for yourself.
This place has started to get a bit rough around the edges.
No shit.
Oh,
man.
and then now the eye icons, because now there's glyphs.
Yeah, glyphs. Glyphs are... I think we might have mentioned this in a previous episode, but it might do well to remind everyone. Glyphs are basically little puzzles.
Most impressive, Uncle.
And
I think they were best in Brotherhood.
Yeah, they were. Because you climbed inside of them, and they were really cool. And but
Yeah, there wasn't really... They replaced gifts... not gifts. Glyphs and rifts.
this is not Imager, Eduardo.
I spend too much time in there anyway.
You do. I know.
What?
I thought you'd come here to drink.
So-
They replaced those with the animus fragments, or whatever they want to call them, memory fragments.
Yeah.
But what about
In
your father?
Revelations?
Yeah, Revelations, which then leads to the first-person sections in Ezio's mind, or not Ezio's, Desmond's
I
mind.
have no idea what
In
you're talking about.
Those parts are really annoying.
I think they're boring.
Are they
They're
Are
so
they
boring.
plot important?
No, you
I
could
don't
totally never. You could totally just not do any of them.
Okay,
all they
good.
do is unlock stuff for the multiplayer.
Okay, good, because I remember when I was first playing through, I actually did all of them,
Should you need it.
and I was like, what the hell? I don't like playing this. This is stupid.
It's boring. Like
It
it's like.
gives you backstory, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like, I really don't give a damn.
And did they do anything like that for 3?
No, you had the parkour sessions in the one area. As Desmond. You didn't have the stupid flashbacks or whatever that I know of anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You just did stuff in the...
Wait, that's right, in the real world.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be. Why don't we have an Assassin's Creed in modern day?
I think we mentioned this last time or in the previous episode, but yeah, we should. It
would be awesome.
I think I read that Unity was not only going to be during the French Revolution either; it was also going to go up to World War II.
I didn't hear that. I heard it was only during the French Revolution.
I think it was on PC Mag or something.
I don't know.
And yeah, the statuettes that we can collect, we can put them on these pedestals, and if we get 2 per pedestal, we get 2,000 florins.
Mm-hmm.
Which by the time you can do that now if you really want,
As you asked.
no big deal.
And quickly too. Now,
For me, though, I kind of just don't because,
No.
after you make
I say,
renovations to the town, because you can do that,
Ezio,
you,
barely held your own against Vieri.
you get enough income that you never have to worry. And honestly, there's only two things that you really need to buy, weapons-wise.
Yeah.
One is the notched
If not for me,
Concendia, or however it's pronounced.
sister.
It's a wide dagger that tapers off to a really thin point. It's the best small arm, and then you have the sword that has like a bird's nest as your handguard.
Yeah.
And that's the best sword to get. And as you go through the story, we're going to get a set of armor that's really good, but it's not something you buy, it's something you find.
You said my father was
But you can
born
buy
as a
armor in the meantime, which is definitely going to be beneficial, but that's the only other stuff that you need to buy.
I just buy everything because you don't spend money on anything else.
I know, I don't...
You
but
earn so much money,
My father was
and
a
then
paper
you just
pusher.
don't use it for anything.
Yeah, that's one of the problems. Like, you can't reinvest it or do something else with it. Like, I mean, yeah, you can use it to hire people to follow you around, but
Yeah.
they, A, only go so far, and B, they're only like 150 florins.
Because I think they tried to do that. I believe in Revelations or 3, where you could upgrade stores. There were like 3 different levels, and it got progressively more expensive to upgrade a store. But you got I think in 3 it allowed you to do more trades,
Right.
and all that. Like, it's weird.
Right. Well, Brotherhood had a good idea of
Our creed
when you can purchase stores and stuff, and basically that increases your income each time, and you can go to a bank to withdraw the money. No big deal.
Codex pages.
And when you at a point you're gonna get I beat Brotherhood.
I thought that was in 2 they introduced that.
No, it's Brotherhood.
Was it Brotherhood?
nothing is
Oh no, yeah, Brotherhood because you're in Rome in Brotherhood. And,
That's
and all
right,
that
because
stuff.
this one it's only you upgrade the
Stuff
stores
in Monteriggioni.
Yeah, that's right.
And so in that you get money based on how many stores you invest in. You can actually it actually has a rudimentary economic system where you can actually invest in specific stores, and if you can collect items, like you have random items that don't actually have a purpose other than to sell. And in certain stores you get more money and things like that. And if you get special items, you can sell them, or if you hold on to them, you get a bonus or whatever. But the one thing is, though, that in Brotherhood they also added monuments and stuff. Like, you can buy
I trust you believe
important buildings, like you can buy a Coliseum, for example.
My father was.
So, and that's like a
Which I
really-
find a little ridiculous.
It is, but it's also a lot of money, so you actually have something to work towards, if you think. The only problem is that only really
formed during the crusade.
pushes the whole, oh, we're going to give you more money so you can earn more money, so you can buy stuff to earn more money. It's a never-ending cycle.
I do like how if you do, because they do expand. Brotherhood, I definitely think is my favorite of all the Assassin's Creed games.
Yes.
2 definitely improved on 1,
But Brotherhood is the
and
pinnacle.
2's the one I started with. So I really don't know what was fundamentally broken in 1, but I know everything in it is better.
Yeah, I started with 1, and 2 was a massive improvement for combat, parkour, story.
Yeah,
All that stuff
And
is-
Brotherhood is great because it takes all these elements that they did in 2, and it's more refined.
Yes.
And the part that I like the most is that if you like the Fighters Guild or whatever it is, if you go through that with the mercenaries, you can decorate one of the you can decorate a room in your base
Right.
with their their banners and everything.
Yes.
Same thing with the courtesans and the thieves, and everything you do reinforces this headquarters you're building in Rome.
Right.
Versus Revelations, I got rid of that, and it's just kind of like nothing ever
To deny your
changes.
heritage? Fine.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we had a massive amount of backstory that you probably should have read.
Wait.
So now we're saying we're going to leave Italy and go to, like, Spain,
To be expected.
and,
Given his heritage.
I like how his hair is not really attached to his head.
Yeah. Also, you're also supposed to understand that this has been a few weeks that you've been here now.
Yes.
Not like the game, like the
game
training
is-
sequence makes it seem like it happens all one day.
Uncle!
Or, like, over the course of, like, 2 or 3 days, not,
Where
like,
is everyone?
weeks.
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri. I wish to join them.
Oh,
Find what you need
yes.
at the stables.
And I don't know if it's me, but, like, Vieri's hair,
It's weird.
it had holes in it. And I don't know why.
I think it's just the way the model is.
Well, it wasn't a model, it was just an image. And
Well,
I think
they took. I don't know if that's something that they drew, or they just took the model and just made it a 2D image and then made that.
Possibly, and they might have... Oh, hey, by the way, that's the end of the episode. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.